All right, there you go, Chomper. You don't need to worry about the food anymore. It has been refilled. And if you notice, there are tons of bags of dog food and a little mouse hole actually just waiting for you to be able to chomp down. I even put out some treats on the counter. So you should have plenty and plenty to enjoy and hopefully be a happier pup. And hopefully we will all be happier now that the house has been decorated a little bit. Oh guys, I had so much fun being able to whip out some of the new items that have come with Snowy Adventures and decorate them everywhere. And I had way too much fun decorating the upstairs to have a little streaming and video making area for Ashley to be able to work at. Okay, and by the way, we have a friend over because actually Akaya called us up and she was like, do you want to go to the Humor and Hijinks Festival? And we're actually playing in a way, whenever I like to go to a new expansion pack, I like to play in a way where we don't leave the world, like the neighborhood world that we're in, unless we go on a big travel adventure. So I didn't want to actually have Ashley and Akaya leave to go to San Myshuno because in my head that's like on the other side of the world compared to where Mount Komorabi is. So I instead invited Akaya over and I temporarily moved her in and had her bring over a bunch of fireworks because she said she wanted to send off fireworks at the Humor and Hijinks Festival. So I think that she actually just called up Ashley and was like, hey, we had a local festival around here and I've got some leftover fireworks. Do you want to hang out? So she's super friendly. I like that she's trying to connect with us. But all right, let's pause everything for just a moment. Pun fully intended because we've got a couple really cute puppers. And let me go ahead and stop the fun for a second to show you guys how the house has been upgraded because I am actually pretty proud about what has been added in. And I really love how it reflects not only how amazing the opportunity is to be able to hang out in this gorgeous new world, even though it's drab and gray and constantly raining right now and none of the trees are blooming. I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous as spring carries on. So let's just hang in there on that. But I want to show off like what we've added in. Let's start at the bottom with the less exciting stuff. I added in a little fireplace because I think that a fireplace cackling happily in the little hearth is definitely something that Ashley would love. So we'll definitely try to light this and maybe work on our handiness skills so that we can make it so we're not going to burn the house down. I also put in this really cool decorative piece. This is a fun decorative piece that just is covered with snowboards and skis. And I feel like Ashley would definitely get her hands on a whole bunch of that equipment. So we have a ton of those like beat up old skis and snowboards set into the corner. We have an umbrella because it's been raining nonstop and she asked for it. And I really love the way that I didn't change the whole house. I worked with the budget of what she actually had to work with because I feel like Ashley is the type of person who isn't obsessed with the way things look. She just really cares if it's functional and if it represents things she's interested in. So I didn't do a complete overhaul of the house the way that you see in a lot of the Let's Plays because I feel like this is how I would live in it. I move in, I put down the things that matter to me, like a huge pile of dog food, and just make it functional, like the streaming section we have upstairs. And then you just focus on doing the things that you want, like becoming a snowboard champion, conquering Mount Komorabi, and being able to learn all about the culture and do really cool things as a sightseer. Oh, we should definitely do something about sightseeing with Ashley, with Ashley and Akaya tonight. In fact, let's actually go over and we'll go over to the Wakaba neighborhood and we'll send the fireworks off over there. I think that sounds like a good idea. But all right, so house tour time. All right, we've got the skis, we've got the umbrellas, we've got a nice fireplace. And then of course for the puppers, we actually have a couple leashes hanging up on the wall. We've got a toy box where their toys can go. Down here we have their food dish, which already we have Chomper waiting for more food to come right out there from. Let's get the scheduled time for 1 hour because we have 2 dogs. We've got some extra food bags right over here that are just available to constantly feed our hungry sled dogs. I added in a little mouse hole, so there's a tiny little mouse that's actually going to come out and sneak some of the kibble, but I thought that was really adorable, so we just let that happen. I put in some decorative treats, so those are like where we store all of the dog treats. And then this onigiri, we actually made this onigiri, which made me so excited. So Ashley's picking up some cooking skills with the delicious onigiri that she's learning how to make. We put up a calendar, you know, to represent all of the seasons. In fact, how long are the seasons right now? I actually need to like check on that. Do I have them set to, I had them set to super duper long. Oh my. Let's actually go ahead and we're going to change the seasons whilst I am thinking about it. Gameplay. And then where do we store seasons? Do you guys remember? Is it under weather? Season length? Let's make this seasons 14 days instead. There we go. And it's long for our Sims for like Green Family Legacy because we want to stay with them for like ever. But we'll make it a little shorter for Ashley because that way we'll be able to see all of the seasons here in the beautiful Mount Komaribi. All right, didn't change the bedroom at all. It's just cute, and I don't think she'd really notice. She just wants to come back from skiing on the mountain and crash into a warm bed at night. By the way, did you know you can upgrade the beds now? Like with massage controls and mattress firmness? I think that's kind of amazing, and I don't know if Ashley, sorry, I have a cousin named Ashlyn, so sometimes I might kind of get the names mixed up. But I don't think Ashley would actually maybe build the handiness skill in a mechanical way. I mean, actually she would. She definitely would. That would fit who she was in Red Lantern. So maybe we'll try building the handiness skill just for the mechanical aspect of it. But I also have this gameplay quirk for the way I play Sims 4, where if I have a Sim who wants to have that upgrade, but they don't have the handiness skill, then I'll give them the handiness skill temporarily if they pay 1,000 simoleons per handiness skill that they need, so that we can say we just hired someone to do it. Or if I have like a handy person in my Sims neighborhood and they're friends with them, I'll have them like temporarily come into the house and maybe hang out and upgrade it for them. Maybe for pay, maybe just for friendship. So just because something's locked behind like an upgrade level that you need, guys, there are creative ways to work around that. Just saying. But let's go upstairs. Upstairs is really fun because we cleared out the hallway and we put all of our money into this. Ta-da! I actually, for the first time ever, made a little like video / streaming background for our Sim, who's going to, of course, work on streaming and trying to make things really nice so that we can share videos. And the videos, we're going to say, are the pay that we get from entering snowboarding competitions and maybe like doing special videos that explain how to do different sled dog care, how to go on different expeditions, like just outdoor adventure advice videos. We'll say some of the money we make from the videos are also from her doing like articles about those things. We could even work on her writing skill that way, or like maybe getting part-time employment from being able to help people go on local expeditions. I think that'd be really fun. Maybe, I just had a cool idea. Maybe what we could do is when we meet enough people, or even if we meet people randomly, we could go ahead and Ashley could lead like party groups to a park and we could have like a barbecue. I think there's like a weenie roast party option, right? Like a social event and it's like a weenie roast option. And if we get a gold level of that, we could give her some money and say that she was paid to lead a good expedition. We're definitely going to be doing that in the future. So that's how she's kind of going to make her money. Very untraditionally, but in ways that completely make her very happy. And the other way that she can make her money is with the drone. We've got the drone now, and it is going to be following her all up and down the slopes. And I love this drone because I went ahead and I named it Grapuchan. So it's like a little grape. So I went ahead and named it Grapuchan. And Grapuchan is going to follow us as she is going around the neighborhoods. Grapuchan is going to follow us when we're in the different like festivals and when we're building up her aspirations for her goal of becoming like a Mount Komaribi sightseer and also for her extreme sports goal. And hopefully we'll be able to make really cool videos with that and that can increase her fame and we can get to that all essential level 1 of fame so that we can start breeding the puppies. Woo! Because we'll say that her level of fame represents how well trained the dogs have become, basically. So I'm really excited for all of that. And I really like her little house. I put up some of the pictures that we got from last time when we met Akaya. Akaya, is it Akaya or Akaya? Let me double check. Ayaka. Ayaka, sorry Ayaka. When we met Ayaka and I actually can upload them to Simstagram for fame or sell for fame and a little bit of money. So we should probably be doing a few little pictures now and then. And did we get a photography skill? Yeah, we already started working on a photography skill. Nice. And then I realized that the house actually comes with a bonsai. We're going to be having so much fun with this bonsai. I cannot wait. I love bonsai. I really do. Here, let's change the color to aqua because that's fun. And then this made me so happy. You guys, behold, this is one of the new items that actually came with Snowy Escapes, the My Little Marimo Aquarium. And a Marimo, for those of you guys who don't know, are cute little aquatic moss balls. They're basically a special type of moss that forms inside of a lake that constantly is moving the moss as it grows. So they end up forming into little spears, kind of the way that you have a piece of sand that gets stuck in a oyster or a clam, and the clam kind of constantly turns it around because it's an irritant and covers it with saliva, and that saliva ends up becoming a pearl. That's where pearls come from. The moss balls kind of have that same constant movement effect that turned them into spears too, but it's in a like waterway current. And there's actually a little Marimo Aquarium. These cute little moss balls, aka Marimos, will be your new best friends. They will listen to your problems without judgment and will never be late to a brunch date and never steal your significant other. They only need a bit of tender loving care and clean, cool water. Now that's a low maintenance relationship. And I love it. They come in a lot of different colors. So of course this would be like one of my all-time favorite things in the pack. Because they're cute little moss balls and I have always wanted one, but I haven't been able to get one just yet in my life. And also the Daruma Dolls have been added in to Snowy Escapes as well. Considered a good luck talisman, Daruma Dolls are traditionally given to those who need encouragement or help setting life goals. And I got the one that looks like a cute little pink owl because I think Ashley really likes bright colors. She's definitely super sporty, but that doesn't mean she can't like cute pink things. And she got the owl because in Red Lantern, running into the owl is considered good luck. So that's why that little one's there. And then we have a bonsai! Another new thing that came in the Snowy Adventures pack, the Wishing Bonsai Tree. A flourishing bonsai, reaching upwards, branches stretch, wishing to be tall. Which I love, like a little haiku. That's too long for a haiku, but close enough. And then it comes in a whole wide variety. I think we'll just constantly be changing it. We can have cherry blossom bonsai. We can have like little dogwood bonsai. We can have a little maple bonsai. Look at that. Oh, the beautiful, beautiful maple leaves. These are trees that Chips really wants to plant, like if we ever get a home one day and have a place of our own to be able to garden. He really wants to plant these out there. And then for now, I think I'm in the mood. Let's make it a cherry blossom. Then we have these cute little seats. These are actually the Science and Ottoman chairs that are so freaking cute, and they came with Snowy Escape. An elite team of highly accredited research scientists have debated the issue for many years and have recently assembled the hypothesis that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, I don't care who you are. These Ottomans are just cute as the dickens. You ain't gonna be a genius to see that. So these come in a lot of varieties that I really loved. A lot of them are based off of the little, what are those little creatures called? I forget what the little creatures are called here in Sims 4, but they're like the little void critters, there we go, are based off of void critters. And you've got the cute little one that kind of looks like a turnip or a peach. Then you've got a little boar. You've got the little ghosty guy, who I think is like a little squid. You've got the little walrus guy. And then you have a whole bunch of just plain colored ones that are really nice too. So I went ahead and I took one look at that and thought those are so cute. And we made a stack of them for the streaming background. And the streaming background, by the way, is this really awesome onsen tile mural. And the murals come in a whole bunch of different designs. There is a kitty cat one, as you guys can see, that comes in a couple colors. There is the one that I really liked for right now, which is the mountain background. More kitty cats. Look at those kitty cats! I wish there was a puppy one because that would be really precious. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you can see they come in a wide variety of different designs, and I love them. And then, of course, there's a lot of snow gear and skiing gear that you can decorate all over the place thanks to what's come in with the Snowy Pack. The ski hanging gear, switch up your coat rack. If you're looking for a gnarly place to hang your brain bucket, look no further. Crafted from refurbished skis of former Skitsy Ski Spirit champions. Skitsy Skis, proud sponsor of the Skitsy Ski Sprint, Death Cookie Dash, and the Shred and Bread, the world's first ever downhill skiing and baguette eating competition. Okay, that totally sounds like something that Ashley would get into. I freaking love it. But there we go. So we have all of that and then we're almost out of money. However, I just remembered something. Another way that we're going to try to make some extra money, because I think it sort of folds in with the fact that, you know, our girl Ashley tries to really focus on being able to take care of her own needs and being able to make her own clothes if push comes to shove. So where, oh where, we're gonna find the knitting. We're gonna do it, guys. Come on, where's knit? All right, all right. I know we're gonna find the, where's the basket? We need the basket, I think. Basket. Is it like a knitting basket? I know, there it is. Here we go. The beginner's yarn basket. Let's get her a beginner's yarn basket that we'll just kind of tuck to the side for now. But we're gonna say that her grandma, or maybe, no, you know what? Her grandfather on her and her dad's side. One of her two grandfathers on her dad's side ended up teaching her how to knit to help her fix a toy way back when, and she's continued to learn how to knit because Chomper chews everything. So we're gonna learn how to knit at some point so that we can go ahead and sell things on Plopsy and make a little bit of extra money. I think that's a good investment. Oh, and then outside, just really quickly outside, I went ahead and I found this amazing new tent. This is a brand new tent that comes with Snowy Adventures. And why is it so freaking important? Because of the description, my friends. If you think ice picking your way up a treacherous glacier in the dead of winter and setting up camp at the summit of sub-zero temperatures is intense, you'd be wrong. It's actually intense. I love it. And our Canvas Cabin brand tents are made to withstand the harshest environments on Earth. Oh, and we even have little pup tents for your sled dog. Seriously. Like, my mind was blown when I read that description. Pup tents for your sled dog? I really hope the dogs can go in this tent, and if they can't, then we do actually have cute little tents and a cute little igloo thing that we will give the pups otherwise. Let's get the bright blue one. I think that would definitely be Ashlyn's, like, jam. And then finally, using the wonderful tool mod, I actually did add in a ramp because we have this little empty stretch that I don't think anything's really going to show up on right next to the house. So Ashley went ahead and we put in a ramp for the puppers so that they'll be able to go up and down and have a great time running all over the place. And we're going to continue to add in a whole bunch of the agility things and the training things for the dogs right over here in this side yard as a way of building up their skills and making them hopefully more famous so that we can go ahead and get ready to have some pups. And I put over a couple debug items over here. This is actually the City Living poster creator. It's like the little utility box that posters spawn on the back of. I went ahead and installed one of those across the street, and I also installed one of the little random clutter boxes that you can get snow globes from, just so we can try to make this place feel more alive. As we continue to carry on, we are absolutely going to be coming in and we are going to be adding a whole bunch of tool movement items. What I mean by the tool mod is with the tool mod, I can actually come in and I can move this off our lot. Like, this is the limitation of our lot. But with the tool mod, I can come over and I can be like, hey, I want to move that dog ramp over to this side. And now we can actually, there we go, toggle active object. Now we can actually come over and we can run the obstacle course with our dogs, or we can command the pet to use it so that we can start really training them over off our lot and make this world come to life. So if you guys have ideas on other things we can add in on all of the empty area that the worlds have, so that maybe like there's a swing over here, maybe we could go ahead and we could put in like more painter like spots so people could paint in more areas. I want to do that to really bring this world to life. And speaking of bringing the world to life, look, we have trees. Okay, that's really exciting. There's like, well, we had trees all along, but they have trees that have leaves on them now. Yes! I think spring's gonna warm up pretty quickly here. Oh my gosh, but all right, I didn't expect to go like yammering on that long. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just really pumped about the new house. And then when we come back next time, I suppose, we're gonna take little Grey-Puchan and we're gonna go ahead and load up and we're gonna celebrate a humor and hijinks sort of fireworks festival with our wonderful friend Ayaka. And hopefully Ayaka will get a little bit closer to us and we can go skiing and snowboarding with her so that we've got a nice companion to be able to do those things with. Because although I love the puppers, they can't exactly, I don't think I want to put a dog on skis. You know what I mean? But all right, guys, thank you so much. Sorry there wasn't any gameplay this time around. I was just having a grand old time. And if you guys could, Ayaka, where are you going? I have no idea where she's going. Oh, she's going to go play in the rain? Okay, she's got the kind of playfulness that we need. You know what? You know what? We wanted to have a mud fight. Have a mud fight. Let's come over here. Let's have a mud fight with Ayaka to wrap this up. Because this is so perfect. A late night mud fight with our friend. This sounds just absolutely fantastic. And there we go. There we go. They're making mud balls at each other. Yeah, I think we found a good friend to be able to hang out with. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this. If you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!